Welcome, humans. Omega's here. Special guest star for the evening is Hyago Studios. Big love and thank you to him and you guys if you watch and hang out. This originally was about more than 1 hour of conversation, but Discord acted up. I did lose some stuff, and to be honest, it was just fun talking. We even talked longer after the recording, and I wish I recorded that because there was just so much more conversation. But I still got a good chunk of it. Discord acts up sometimes. It is what it is. This is still a solid take right here. Hopefully you guys can enjoy it. Apologies for the cringe. Remember, my thoughts and views are my own, and so are Hiego's. We have our own separate things. Do not lump it together. With that, if you're gonna roast me, just be nice. Enjoy the cringe. Enjoy the conversation. Take care, humans. Which, by the way, do you prefer a name or a tag, or like just Hyago is fine?
You can call me Hyago or Hyago. I don't know.
Hyago?
I don't know. Hyago.
I'll try to keep it at Hyago or Hyago.
My name is Hyago, but you can
Hyago.
call Hyago.
Alrighty. So I guess for the first deal, just to start off nice and easy, you wanted to create this piece, Paper World. You wanted to create a show that was yours. How did this come to be? Because I know we talked a little bit of how you were doing, Poppy and other shows, Murder Drones, but like, how did Paper World start specifically? Like, where did this seed come
I was
from?
on school. I was on school and was sitting on my chair and was like, how about I make my own series? Because for a time, YouTube was recommending me a lot of indie series. So I decided to create my own. I decided to pick a little bit of the Amazing Digital Circus and Fundamental Paper and mix them together. And I was like, yo, this could be cool. And then I was creating Paper World, the pilot of the Paper World.
So I gotta ask, do a little follow up on that. Are you doing in the same route of like a twisted world at the end? Because like right now, it feels fun. I'll be a little bit creepy with the Notebook. Like even I don't know if the Notebook is evil or if it's just its own thing.
I don't know if I can't say that, unfortunately, if it's good or not. Unfortunately, I can't say because maybe it's going to be a spoiler for the next episodes.
All
But
right.
I think it would be kind of cool to be in there. But yeah, I can't say that, unfortunately.
Okay, so the world is cool, but the book we don't know yet. All right, we'll leave it there. And you said what influenced you to make Paper World was specifically like Digital Circus as well?
Yeah, I like the idea of being trapped in a new world and become part of it. So I took that and used on Paper World. Like Ashley taking the notebook, drawing her character, and then she got dragged into another world and she became part of it.
Which is still a fun, really cool scene to watch, by the way. Like, I actually did rewatch it earlier. And it really just reminds me of, like, I don't know if you've ever seen the show called Reboot, but it gave me that same old school feeling of that place. That's kind of
I
one thing that's like a
saw
nice
you
little charm.
on your video that you talk about a show called Chalk Talk. I didn't
Chalk
see. I
Zone!
didn't.
Yes.
Yeah, this thing.
Oh,
Actually, I
Nickelodeon.
don't notice this cartoon. Unfortunately, on Brazil, this cartoon doesn't exist. But
Ah.
I saw, but it kind of looked familiar, and was like, oh, this look really like my series, and was like, yeah, just looks funny too.
Yeah, because again, I did grow up with watching shows, so like one thing is just like, oh, that's like for this example, like the transition is like a bit of reboot, but the world was just it took me to Chalk Zone. Like Rudy goes through the world of chalk. He has a magical chalk basically. Like, he can go in and out, but if he runs out, he's stuck there. If he stays in there, or if he's on the other side of the world, like our world, if he runs out of chalk, he can never go back because you need that chalk to go through the worlds, and whatever he draws becomes real. There's adventures with that, and there's people and all that. It gets all the craziness.
Yeah.
To me, it's like this. It's like something in there, except obviously without the weird, creepy book thing going on. Like that. That's a big difference.
You really scared of the book.
Not that I'm scared. I'm just so curious because I like
when I was making him, He was the idea was being like a spider creature, something like this. I can't say what he is and where to come from, and what he could. I mean, his power, something like this. But maybe in future episodes, you're gonna see what he truly is.
Ah, okay. Then I gotta ask on like since this is since you have like a big plan going on, is this gonna be a few episodes, or are you trying to do like 20 episodes? Like what's the big picture for this?
I intend to do 13 episodes for season one of
Okay,
Paperworld.
13. That's a good number right there. Actually, I like that. And we're gonna find out more of the characters like on Rose,
Yeah,
Zach, Lynx, and Abby, and
yeah, definitely more characters.
oh, more characters. Okay,
I
even
mean,
more.
this next episode we're gonna have a bunch of new characters, but in the next episode, episode three, yeah, episode three is going
Yeah.
to have less characters because I want to take the episode one characters to come back again.
Okay, so just bringing it a bit more grounded, bringing the little flesh out.
But definitely, people are going to have more characters.
That sounds like it could be good or bad characters. Because I'm curious on that still. Like, we're going through the pages, right? So gonna be some more to that, I gotta
Yeah,
guess.
I don't know
Okay.
if you. I think I could say that. Yeah, I think I could say that. Some people question me like, how big is the paper of world? And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
it's not infinite, but all the pages of the notebook are different places.
See, so that's fun.
Yeah, I really like to make that idea.
And one thing I gotta ask too. Okay, so we got a set number. It'll be quite a bit, and there might be more seasons, maybe, perhaps. Is this
I
gonna
pretend to
be?
do 3 seasons for paper world.
Oh wow. Okay, cool. We're getting some confirmation here. Awesome. So 13 episodes of first season, and you won 34 seasons. Big guts right there on that one. Is this gonna be? Is that's quite a lot. So is this gonna be like a big story of coming of age, or like actually finding herself? Like, are we learning with the characters? Can you share a little
I
bit about that
mean,
or no? Like what's the
the
big picture?
show the show is about Ashley in this new world, exploring everything new and finding a lot of people around there. So my idea is that we're gonna see this new world and their mysteries, something like this.
So a little modern isekai, when they get lost or when they die and they go to another world and they're reincarnated as a
I got
slime or
really
whatever.
inspired too by Steven Universe and Arcane too.
And
Yeah,
I will say that I
definitely.
do like it because that means you got some banger music, which is that's actually one of the questions. Like the music that
Actually,
you've chosen. I mean, we're not gonna have Bird Mom singing here now, right? Maybe I don't know if you got that kind of money. Like the music is kind of a nice choice in my opinion. You have like your own little like the intro is very unique. I actually love it. And you even have like in your old songs and even in this show, there's kind of like I don't even know the actual classification. Like this nice chill lo-fi, that 3 a.m. music style.
yeah, I like to make music, relaxing music, if you know. I mean, they make the ambience looks more calm and something like this. The only moment it doesn't become calm is when Abby appears.
Yeah, like
It's
she's a bit
like
of the
a rock and roll.
rocker. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it was really fun to animate Abby appearance.
that was a fun episode though. And one thing I have to note too is that you can really see the improvement. I think when I watched it, I think I even commented to congratulate that. Like from the pilot, from episode 1, and now episode 2, and you've done some little screenshots and little snippets. It's a
Hmm.
big improvement. Like it's like you can really see that. It's like the progression in the skill level is something that's really to be admired. Like it looks fast. So I'm curious, like if you want to share, how much do you spend on
I
this? Because this isn't like an hour a day. I'm sure this is probably quite a lot of
a
time.
lot, a lot, like months, because the hard part to animate on paper was definitely the 3D scenarios because you have to make everything looks like paper, like a PNG,
Hmm.
but yeah, something like this.
Well, I mean, I am a PNG tuber. I do know a little thing or two about
You're
doing that.
a little robot PNG.
Yeah, so that's gotta be a little bit difficult, huh? Trying to do these 3D/2D,
It's
putting
because
them,
you
meshing
have to build
together.
everything and make it look really, really kind of different and cool. because he's really bad for my cell phone because he can't take all that and was like, "Yo, dude, if you don't stop, I will."
Then I'm guessing it's a few hours a day, huh?
When I was making the pilot, we spent like 5 months making the pilot. Yeah, and I make the episode one really fast, like 6 months before.
Oh wow. So that's like non-stop work then, huh?
Hmm.
Eat, sleep, animate. Hyago. Well,
Don't let Papa see me.
and then with the characters, you did mention how you love Abby. I'm curious, like, do these characters, are they based off people that you know or characters that you like in general? Like, do they have their own little inspirations?
Abby was supposed to be the crazy girl and amazing. You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
friend you like. I want to be that. I want to be her friend. She was inspired by a character that I don't know her name, but it was inspired by a character named Shigereza. I don't know, from a comic book, and she was supposed to have snake hair, but I didn't like it, so I changed that and make her big hair. And the other inspiration was definitely from Miss Circle from Fundamental Paper.
The metal paper?
Fundamental Paper. I don't know
I
if you
think
know the
I do
teacher.
not. I don't know that one. I think.
She is
Hmm.
a. She really looks like Abby if you see it. She really looks the
Ah, okay,
face,
okay.
the hair.
And then,
Well, let me see here. Zach was inspired by I think no one. Some people say he looks really like Jax, but Jax is a jerk. But Zach is just a guy who doesn't care about anything.
I,
Lynx was inspired by no one too, because I only when I was making Paperboat, I only created Rose, Zach, and Rose. I didn't think of Lynx, so
oh
I
wow.
decided to create another character. And when the first design for Lynx, he had hair, and he looked terrible. Actually, actually was kind of inspired from Uzi from Mother Drones and Pomini too.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
she was definitely inspired by them. And Rose was inspired by the queen from the Maze Digital Circus from episode 2. She
Hmm.
was the big inspiration for
I do see
Rose.
that actually. Like even her house is like kind of candy. Honestly, I didn't make that connection. Like you working on these projects, 5 months to do an episode, 6 months to do an episode. You getting influenced by things such as early as like Digital Circus. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it was only the Maze Digital Circus, and it's because I was only making pop playtime animations and was like, I want to make something original, something mine, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because I was only making content for games like
Mm-hmm.
Bandy, Five Nights at Freddy's, and decided to create my own series. I even have another ideas for future projects. If you don't know that,
Oh no.
yeah.
Hey man, more projects to marry if anything. As long as you can handle it.
You know how many series I want to make?
I'm gonna say 7.
Oh my god, how'd you know that?
Oh really? I took a guess.
I
But
mean, I don't know if he's going to be true, but maybe someday. Someday, I don't
oh,
know if I
someday.
say if
I
it's
I got you. I
someday,
got you.
someday,
Gotcha. Someday, someday. Okay. No. I was like, wait a minute, Sunday. Someday.
someday.
I got you. It's really cool to see that being influenced then, because from you saying it's a digital circus influence and even like murder drones, to see you go and say, you know what, let's stick it to paper. Let's make a paper world with a little isekai thing and run with that. And even that's been able
when
to stick
I
out. Like
when I
that's
was
very
making
distinct.
when I was making people was not supposed to be an island. The first island, if you see, people was supposed to be
Ah.
just a big paper world. Just a big fold of paper and only have Zach, Rose, and Lynx and Ashley in their little house on the middle.
Oh.
And then I was watching Steven Universe and I was like, I should make something like this. And then I decided to make an island and make the the ocean of ink, if you saw it.
I did see that. Like that's one of my favorite parts in episode 1 whenever you have that little segment of all aboard and they're leaving, welcome in, Rose, and they go from
Rosie
one
really
island
careful
to
actually.
another. You get me?
Hmm.
Like that was actually really fun. And then you had that musical score, which is like I said, that's a cool score right there.
Yeah, I love making something like chill and cool, relaxing music, lo-fi, something like this.
We'll talk about music real quick. I gotta ask because I remember this song. Are you gonna have a Easter egg with the soap song in there or no?
With what? I don't know what to say.
It's an old video of yours, not to go down memory lane, but you made a music video called Soap, and it's like,
Oh,
and it's just a dude
you're talking
singing
about
about
Burb.
the
You're
soap.
talking about Burb, my character, my little character is singing that.
Yeah, and
Ah,
it's just a derpy little song, and it's just like, is that gonna be in there by chance? Because like your taste in music in the show is kind of everywhere in a good way. Is that
to
gonna
be honest,
be?
I was just making this song because I wanted, like, oh, I should make a little song inspired by Jack Stauber, and was like, yeah, I'm gonna make a song about a bird who eats soap, and he goes to the
The doctor.
hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that. I was like, okay, okay.
it, the
I
new
know.
character from Paper World, Burb.
Oh, there you go.
But I pretend to do some music on Paper World. I'm really bad at singing, but I'll try my best to make a good song.
I mean, if you need people to sing, I know some. I
Oh.
can let you know if you like and if they're up for it. But that could be a comment for a different day. On the back of that, since it seems like you do a lot, like you're doing the animation, and is it safe to assume that you're doing the same thing as Ko, the guy behind Piece of Powder, which is again also one of my top favorites.
Everything I made, I made all my by myself.
So
Only
you're
the voice
everything.
acting is, yeah,
Well, yeah, of
everything.
course. Yeah, the voice acting. Yeah, like so you're doing the animation, you're doing the rough drafts, you're doing the music, most of it, and like the
Yeah.
animation.
I mean, some people ask me to work with me, like, oh, my dog is barking right now.
Oh, no worries.
Some people ask me like, oh, can I work with you? Can I mate with you? Can I voice a character? And I really become happy. I only when I was making Paperboat, I only created Rose, Zack, and Rose. I didn't think of Link, so
Oh
I
wow.
decided to create another character. And when the first design for Link, he had hair, and he looked terrible. Inspired animation.
There's some scenes that do have that little feel, which is one of the things that put me towards Paper World. It's got that old school feel to it. Like I know I mentioned it's about like Chalk Zone, but it's something that you can definitely watch like old YouTube or even like Newgrounds days. Like it's just one of those things that just pop you on like, oh, this was a cool thing to watch. I guess I understand that. Like, it's trying to see who can work on that or not. It looks like a lot of people are trying to do the same thing, man. And just like you, like, there's some people doing everything. So, like, kudos to you, man. That's an insane amount of work. I cannot imagine doing that. I quit drawing, for example. So,
Wait, did you draw your little character or someone did?
I used to draw just for fun, and I would do my own little things,
Oh,
and I quit. As for my character, I mean, I think even you might have seen it a little bit. He's definitely influenced by Murder Drones and Gundams with their little robots,
mm.
the little huddles, and a
Oh,
little
I can
mix of
see
them.
the little tail, right?
And yes, like even in the tail and in the updated art, it gets a bit more, I guess fuzzy is the right word. And you can really see how that's a bit influenced with the Murder Drones.
I don't know why, but some people ask me if my character is going to appear in the next episode. Not this wolf character, but the actual me. Because every creation I make, I use a different character, like the Axolot for Paper World.
Ah, gotcha, gotcha. Well, of course. I mean, it's like, hey, look, that's my Sona, you know? Like, even for me,
No,
like,
but I don't know if he's going to appear in the next episode or something like this. Because just the creator, how do I say that? Skin, I think.
well, I mean,
So,
I don't
yeah.
think it's nothing against that either. Like, I think, I mean, you are the creator. You're more than welcome to just put in your art characters in there. There's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, I don't like to put my character. I like to put the OCs of people on on the show.
Well, since you brought that up, I mean, it's hard not to notice when you were doing your little sneak peeks. You did draw my character, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever.
It's because I want to make the world more lively. I mean, because some people, I don't know, I know how this feel like. Oh, I created a character from this thing, a game or a series, but he's never going to appear. So I was like, I should put these characters. I mean, the characters OCs from Paper World on my show and make their wish true, and doesn't have to draw a different character every time because it's really stressing.
Oh yeah, well yeah. I mean, if you're a one man army, That's gonna be pretty heavy after a while. And even then, like, I completely thank you for that. That's amazing. Like, I can't. People can only dream about saying, "Look, my character's in the show," and I can be like, "Hey, look, my character's in the show." Like that. That's very humbling. It's very nice to see. And again, I mean, thank you for real, since I never got to do that properly. So
Oh, you're
I do
welcome. You're
appreciate
welcome.
that.
You're Omega. Oh, well, you're welcome, Omega. I feel happy. Yippee!
Well, you have no idea how cringe it was. Like, I was so excited. Like, what? Like, that's not real. But it
Oh
was
my
real.
god,
But
this must
it
be a
was
dream.
actually real. Well, it is a dream. I mean, I like to talk about these shows and just give my thoughts. You know, I think you've seen, well, your review, obviously. And I don't like doing, because it's so easy to just kind of talk bad about it, you know, to shit on a show. When that's, in my opinion, yes, it'll get views, yes, it'll get people to watch, but it's boring. And I'm
Hmm.
not a fan of that anymore. Like, I did it with some shows that have been going and gone in past, but if I can at least talk about a show and say that there are some good things here and there are some not so good things in here, it's just not for me. Somebody else will love it.
Mm.
I know that for sure. Like, if I don't like it, somebody else will say, "This is the best show ever." So when I see things like Paper World, for example, which is completely
Some
different from
people
a lot of
I
things,
saw
some
on
people
TikTok
will
that
love it,
someone
and like, I
I
love
saw
it.
on TikTok that somebody said, "What the heck is this? Is this thing like the
Oh
hands of
no!
Ashley too horrible?" I mean, I was it was the pilot. I mean, it
Yeah,
was the first. I mean, the first episode pilot. I mean, I was like, yeah, it looks bad, but it's the pilot.
yeah. And is that something that you
And
were ready for? Like, were you expecting like, oh boy, everybody loves it, or were you expecting like the little mix of like some people are gonna hate it, some people are gonna like it? Like, what was that mindset behind there?
I was really scared because I thought, oh my god, people are gonna hate me because I got inspired by digital circles and fundamental paper. It would be like, oh, he copied that. Oh, banned this guy. Oh, I don't know.
Like,
I
oh
got
god,
really nervous, but I was like, oh my god, did the people really enjoy that show? I was like, dude, I need to make more episodes. I need.
ah, okay. So was the pilot just like a shot in the dark? Like, at the time, did you have a plan for it, or were you just like tinkering still?
Well, I wasn't really think the story, all the story of people. I was making piece by piece, if you
Mm.
know,
Yeah.
and I I even know the ending of Paperwood, but I don't know how it is going to end that way. But I can't say that obviously because spoilers.
Oh, okay.
And
So
yeah,
you got the ending, but not the meat and potatoes, like all the middle. Okay.
and I have something to I have something to tell you that where you guys are going to see something really cool on episode 4.
Oh, okay. Something going on, eh?
It's something I think maybe a ship between
Oh
other
my
characters.
god, we're getting into the shipping wars. Let's go. That's always gonna
And
be fun. I
another thing I want to
remember.
say is that there was a YouTuber, another YouTuber that was talking about shows called Cartoon Manga. He was like, "Oh, this show is kind of cool, but the paper texture makes me I don't know how to say that make me feel nervous or something like this. I don't know how to say that. Sorry, but he
Oh,
said,
that can make him
I
feel weird
mean."
about it.
Yeah, he didn't like the texture of paper. And it was like I
Ah.
thought, guy, my this is paper world. I don't have anything to do. This is paper world. But I think he didn't like the paper world is really black and white if you see it. But I decided to change
Ah.
that on the next episode.
So it's just like the little criticism of the show isn't as colorful as a lot of the shows nowadays. True, but it's a
Yeah.
little bit to be expected when it's like a notebook, and some color can happen. I think there's like, I was okay if it was completely black and white. By the way, like, if it was
Actually,
completely
paper
black and
was
white,
only was going to have some colors, but
mm.
only like pen colors like blue and red. But I decided to change that because nah, this doesn't look good, dude, and decided to put some color on episode 1 and in this next episode 2 that I'm making.
Well, we know you have the magic because when you did that boat scene, there was some different colors in there,
Yeah.
and with the screenshots, if you guys have been watching this channel, There is a lot more colors than just black and white. Very, very sure about that. I gotta ask then, since this means more work, right? This means more of everything for your
Mhm.
already big pile of paper what to do. What do you prefer? Do you prefer writing the show first, like the script, or do you prefer working on the episode, like
I
the
prefer
animation?
to write the episode on. Yeah, I prefer to write it because I take some time to make this episode and look at my oh my god, I don't know how to say. I'm nervous.
Like look at your notes or everything.
My script.
Ah,
I look at my script and like, I need to change that and do something. Change a little things like, oh, this thing can't happen. Oh, this thing look wrong or something like this, and make the script, and then I make the storyboard. I give the lines to the voice actors, then they give me them back, and I edit, and I make the storyboard. No, actually, I make the animation. Yeah,
and then you get it all together and bing bam boom, right?
yeah, bing ba boom.
Well, oh, one thing on voice acting, if you don't want to speak on it, I understand. But there was a character change with Ashley, right? Is
I don't know what happened to him. It was actually is voiced by a guy, not a girl.
it
But I don't know what happened to him. I got really sad and nervous because I didn't know what happened to him. So I talked to him like, dude, are you okay? Something happened, and he didn't answer me. So I decided to change the voice actor. Unfortunately.
maybe
I
they're just
got
busy.
really sad because he said to me his house was how do I say that? Not a tsunami or something like this happened on his
Oh
country,
no.
and his house got, yeah.
Oh, so hopefully
And I
they're
kinda
well. Oh man.
I got I keep me thinking like, oh my god, he's still okay, he's still alive, and I got really sad because I have to change the voice actor.
What if it's anything? I hope everything's okay, and I hope that they're
Yeah,
safe
I
as
hope
well.
to.
It's because we do see that happen in pilots and shows when they're like, oh, this is the original cast, and now they're all different. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But when it's something like this, it's like I hope they're safe. Like that he's safe.
The
Like
only thing I
I
want to
didn't
know
know.
is he okay or something like this because I
Yeah.
got really nervous about him.
Well, all we can do is
And,
pray.
and he was a really good voice actor. And he even makes fun arts about my show and something like this. And got really sad. Oh my god, where is my voice actor of Ashley?
Yeah. Well, I guess that'll be that, and maybe they can do a cameo later on since you're getting a replacement now, if anything. So we'll see.
Yeah, but I hope he's okay. I
But
hope.
no, yes. First things first. Hopefully, you can get back in contact and sort things out. So I was just curious. I'm glad you got that sorted out. You know, because I know I'm not the only one wondering. I think you've asked as well and posted about it. So glad to see something is there, but you know, it's still very, very I don't know if that makes sense. So,
Ah, it's
well,
okay. It's okay.
yeah. One thing I wanted to also see, since you have this whole thing kind of planned out, like 3 seasons, 13 episodes, you're making this giant project essentially now. That's yours.
Mm,
Did you have any
yeah.
plans on making like more merch for this? I think some people have been asking for that.
I
Like, are you
mean,
trying to do like the notebook?
the first thing I created was the little paper characters that people could print and build and like mini Ashley. And I don't know if you see that, saw that.
I don't think I
Oh
have, to
my
be
god!
quite honest. I'm not gonna lie
It
to you.
it was on my community. I posted so people could make it little Ashley on real life. Because I mean, it's really too early to make something like marketable. I mean,
I gotta look
but
for
to be
it, but
honest,
I haven't seen that. No, I didn't know.
but if someday, I mean, like you two talk to me, I would love to make a little plushie of Ashley and the other characters.
Okay, so then there is kind of an idea that you want some merch for this shit. Like,
Yeah,
because like nowadays, a lot of people do like makeshift and the plushies.
I don't know if you saw it, but there is a video of the other world. I don't know if you saw that video. It's about the guy, another guy. It's a guy. I mean, appearing, and he literally the notebook literally is find him too,
Yes,
like
you had that
Ashley.
little site, right? It was like, yeah, it was crawling around. That's why I asked if it was something evil or not, because No, if it wasn't, I mean, to me,
Mm.
this is me. This is my. If it wasn't like evil or like a parasite, it wouldn't like look for somebody else. It would just stay there.
Unfortunately, I can't say if the Notebook is bad or good right now.
How could you?
You'll have to watch the show. Uh,
But
but
yes, you
yeah,
remember.
the Notebook. I can say that the Notebook finds people. Like he really look for them.
Let me guess. We'll find out more on that later.
Yeah,
Gotcha, gotcha. So safe to say, you do want to make some merch. You want to make some more goodies for that.
like keychains or
Mm-hmm.
maybe a notebook of the Notebook.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the notebook of the notebook.
Yeah. I want to make a little notebook like you can put on your head or your arms, like something like this. A little,
Oh, like a little
I
like a
don't.
notebook toy almost, you could say, like the little
Yeah,
ones.
something like this. Yeah, something like this.
That could be cool.
And to be honest, he's one of my favorite characters because he is the mystery one.
Oh yeah, that's why for me it's like the episode where you just talked about. It's like his point of view, right? And he's like running
Yeah.
around, like scattering here and there,
Because I thought people would like, oh, it's just a notebook who captures people. But no, the notebook is a creature, something like this.
which we kind of
A
got a little
spider
bit on
notebook.
that with your intro. Whenever you put that out, and we see the eyes on it.
Yeah. He was really inspired by the thing I hate the most, spiders.
Which is funny because I
I
actually love
mean,
spiders.
I'm not really scared that much of spider, but I don't like spider like with fur, something like this.
I gotcha. So is
It
that's
really make me scared.
so is it the crawling or just the spider?
Spider.
Actually,
Are you still searching for the mini actually?
maybe. Sorry, I know we're supposed to be talking to you. All right, I'll stop. One thing I wanted to do.
No, you can look for her. You can but it was really on the how can I say it? It was really before the pilot. Oh no, actually after the pilot I post that. Mini actually.
I
Yeah.
gotcha. Well, hold on. There's something I did want to ask you because I know you mentioned how you were drawing, you were animating for a bunch of shows, right? Like the Poppy and the other games and whatnot. And you were,
Mm.
well, to now I know that you were actually influenced by a lot of glitch stuff. Before that happened, before you got hit by that, what got you into doing this? Because not everybody wakes up one day and like, I want to make a cartoon. What was it that made that happen? Like, not like genuine, like what was it that got you to animate? Because if I go down to your channel right now, like to me, because YouTube recommended me your channel, a long time ago, I I remember like the Poppy stuff. So like, what got you to start that? What got you to do that early Hyago beginnings?
I want to create like again, I want to create something original like my channel and decided to create that and started making how can I say that? Popular time mascot all horror games because I really love them and then I was watching indie series getting more views and they look really cool, different from like Disney or Pixar, something like this.
Mm-hmm.
And decide to create something from me again. Again, I repeat again, everything I want to make because I was really tired of making pop playtime animations. I love pop playtime, but I was really tired of making it the same thing again.
Okay, so it was like, what got you to do animation when you just love these things?
To be honest, I want to make a gaming channel, but I was like, "Oh, this is cool. Animation is cool," and start to make it. And to be honest, if you go on my oldest video, this is not my oldest video because I deleted all of my oldest video
Ah, okay.
because I was like, "Dude, this look. This look horrendous. I need to change that." And I decide to restart everything again.
That's
Like,
interesting.
I mean, uh if you some people think that Steven Happy New Year Steven is my first video, but my first video was from Piggy from Roblox that gave me that was really famous on the COVID-19.
Damn, that's way back then, man.
Yeah. I was only 11 years, I think.
That's crazy. So from then, it's safe to say from little, like you definitely had that drive to be like, I wanted to do something, right?
Yeah.
And it went from the gaming to now. dipping your hand into animation.
Yeah.
And
Actually, I really like to drawing, but animation was like, oh, I could try to do that, and I really like it because it looks really cool.
okay.
Nowadays, I look at my old animations and like, dude, what the heck is this? Because I make that animation meme. I look at that and like, dude, this looks horrible. The good thing I changed that because yeah, it was really cringe.
It was really cringe. Honestly, though, I think it's fine. We have to be a little cringe to get better sometimes, you
Yeah,
know.
everyone needs to. Everyone has a little cringe person inside of them.
There you go. Well, that's interesting. Like I said, it's fun to see that little come around because like even for me, like how I talked to you a little bit before, I started, with Dead by Daylight, and love or hate that game, I chose to leave it behind to talk about shows now and movies, and that's been my honestly my little fun pastime now. They're just
I
great,
mean,
and every day there's
every
more.
everything changed, but yeah, someday everything will change. Not gonna stay forever or something like this. It will need to change.
It just reminds you of that Adventure Time song. I'm not
Wait,
crying,
oh,
you're crying. No.
I know what you're talking about. Marceline song.
The childhood, yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
we're not trying to
she was really
cry, all
cool.
right? We're not trying to cry, all right?
To be honest, it's really cool how I learned so much English and I can talk and understand some of your language. It's really kind of, oh my god, I know English.
I was
This is
gonna
cool.
I was gonna ask you that for a little bit if it wasn't too personal, but you did mention that that's not your first language, correct?
Wait, what? You know this term?
That you said that English isn't your first language earlier. That
Yeah, it was not. I kind of like English, and it was like I didn't even like to study English. I was like playing games and learning from them, like Minecraft or something like this.
hey man, games will teach you stuff. That is true.
Yeah.
I
Oh my god,
I
I'm trying
wanted
to
to
fight the mini
ask,
Ashley.
and I don't know if it'll be dark for the show.
Oh,
And this may be something that people were wondering. Is this going to be one of those Adventure Time situations where it's like a nice, cool beginning? There's some little things here and there that's wholesome and
mm,
whatnot. And as the series
I don't
progress, are
know.
we going to get
I don't know if you
serious? Is what I mean. Is it going to
I don't know
become
if you
that?
remember that, but from the first, the first episode, of people would like the the start of people was really different if you saw that because it was everything dark and Ashley was on the middle and saw a mirror and then boom, hands coming from the mirror and chasing Ashley down. I
Yeah.
mean, if you look at all the frames that I made on this scene, you can see some things different,
Hmm.
something weird happening. And to be honest, I changed that scene 2 times because it was no, this looked really bad. And this scene was really inspired by the Digital Circus 2 from episode 3. Episode 3? Yeah,
By which one?
episode 3. I think it's episode 3, the Haunted House, I think. Yeah, that was my favorite
Gotcha.
episode.
That, to be fair, that is a fun episode.
Oh,
So,
I found little Ashley.
was that? Oh, that's adorable. That is actually very cute. I'm sorry.
Unfortunately, I don't have her because she got killed by water.
I'll make sure to put that up there in the little side right there.
I think I should make other characters like Zach, Rose, and Zach. Oh, maybe even Abby because I love of them. I love all my characters.
Well, of course, but that's what makes it so fun at the same time, because you can go the good route or the bad route, where things are nice and hunky dory, or things get serious. Again, are things gonna get serious? I would take that as we're
Unfortunately,
gonna find out, aren't we?
to be honest, I can't say what is going to happen in the next episode, but I can tell you that something is going to be something. Yeah, something really cool is going to happen, and I can confirm that.
Okay, so maybe I'll leave it at that. Maybe.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
All right. And okay, I don't want to take up too much of your time. If you have anything to ask me, feel free to. But one last thing I wanted to ask you is two more questions,
Oh, okay,
and
okay.
they're not crazy. Since you do a lot of music, what's your favorite bands? That's it. Like,
Wait,
cause
wait a second. Wait. I don't have a favorite band because I listen to a
Oh,
lot of music.
did you have any that
But
you're
I
like,
I mean I really like the Arcane songs. It was really good to listen. Sometimes it's sad, sometimes it's crazy, sometimes it's amazing, and it was like, oh my god, this is the
ah,
best
okay?
show I ever seen in my entire life.
Because one thing I did notice is like the music is kind of, you have a mix, the cool rock, then you have the random stuff that you've made on the channel. In Paper World, you have these nice like chill two songs, and
Yeah.
like it's everywhere. Like it's something you don't hear very often. So I was just curious if you had any particular like this is my favorite band, you know?
No, but I don't have a favorite band, but I really like every song I listen. Not every song, but I really like uh, different songs, rock and lo-fi, and yeah, classic songs.
I got you. I got you. So you get like a little bit of the good stuff every. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Now go
For
on.
I think my favorite song now is that I listen every day was "Bite Me" from Murder Drones.
Oh man. Which funny enough, I just did the
I
kickback.
mean, I really like Murder Drones because some Murder Drones is really different and really cool. Like robots killing robots, and a character that like Sing was really my favorite character from that show. Was really cool to see her on the screen.
Funny enough, my artist, she loves that character too. Trust me, I know.
Yeah,
It's that's one of the coolest shows in a hot minute, in my opinion. Like I do love it too, and even in that one, like you can see as the episodes progress, the same thing with the quality of the show. Like it's
I think the
from
only thing that I didn't like it was really short. The series, like 8 episodes, but the series is great. If you watch it, you'll think, "Oh, this is a great series."
it's. I do agree with you. Like when I talked about the last episode, I wish it was longer. Like it felt so short.
I
Ah,
I wish it had a season two.
I think everybody does, and the only thing we're getting is that Kickstarter right now. I think it just started like the retelling of the first season in comics slash manga. That's about it. We can talk about Murder Jones all
So
day. Trust me, because I love it too. But I did notice how you draw Murder Jones Easter eggs in the episode too. So like I know, I know you are a
I
fan.
actually, when I was making the storyboard for Paperwood, the Uzi bird was not supposed to be a Uzi. Was just a random bird. I was like, I was watching the episode, like, what was the episode? I think episode 6 or something like this. It was like, Uzi bird, and baboom! I made her on Paperworld eating a worm.
Little worm, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're a fellow Murder Jones fans because you know I am because of my little character.
No, but Blood Drones is really good. I mean, just look at Blood Drones and you'll see that it's really good at his show.
Oh no, you don't gotta tell me twice. Like I know.
Yeah, even my friends, my other friends, are like using V photos on their profile.
Fellow V fans, I see.
Yeah,
What
I mean, when you were saying that you like to play that, by the way, I play a game. If you still follow my channel, that is called Bendy's World. I mean,
Bendy? Yeah.
I play it because it looked really cool. It's not that bad to
I
me.
like watching it though. I'm not really into playing it, but I do like seeing my friends play it.
It's really
It's a
different
cool
from Dead by
world.
Daylight.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not, some people call brain rot, but Danish world is not brain rot. It's the people that make brain rot of thing. But yeah,
We don't remind me about those. The brain rot is real. We have to be safe.
yeah. I remember that one kid that made brain rot of my character and was like, "Dude, what the heck is
Oh
this?"
no. Is that
Yeah, he made actually Skibidi Dot, Skibidi, I think.
Oh Jesus no.
Put my little actually
on
on the
a
how is the name of
on a toilet bowl.
yeah. I felt my heart stopping right there and was like, no, this is not my character. Please stop right now.
Why have you done this?
And he made roast too, and I was like, oh my god,
Well, talking about the
please.
shows, that's enough cringe for the evening. But because you did mention that you love Daedro Circus, you actually are a fan of Murder Jones. Is
I
there
mean, I'm not really fan of digital circuits, but I like the idea of the digital circuit. It's really
okay?
different, and it looks really funny too. that episode where Gengo got a Tommy gun and started shoot
Oh, the
everywhere.
last
I
episode.
really
Oh
like
yeah,
that scene.
it's
Yeah.
Desert Circus is actually very fun in my opinion. And since if you know anything about the what's the book that they're inspired from? I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. Have you seen that little synopsis? That little story?
Oh, I
That
saw that. I saw that. Yeah, I kind of like it, and I didn't understand that much, but I kind of like the idea.
yeah. So like not to detour too hard. That's why I kind of asked like if your show's gonna have something in the dark range because if they're gonna copy that book, that story in Digital Circus, for example, that can get pretty dark very fast. And that's why I was curious if in your series, if we're
Yeah, I
gonna be
saw that
there a
thing
little
is starting
bit,
to get more and more and crazy. I think
he's
insane, actually.
yeah, I think he's beginning to realize what he is. He's becoming self-aware, yeah. That's why I had to ask, like, if we're gonna
Oh,
get something evil in your show, but if you're gonna leave it unknown, then I guess we'll have to wait, like the good humans that we are. But
yeah.
to ask the question, since I keep dilly dallying,
The last question. The last question. Okay.
what is the one show that you think we should be watching? It could be animation, it
Oh,
could be
you
a
want me to
movie.
say?
Like what's your show?
You want me to say another indie show that I really like and I recommend?
It could be indie, it could be a mainstream, it could be whatever.
I mean, there was two series that I watched and like, oh my god, these look really good. They one of them are called a new era. Wait, what? Wait, oh my god, wait, a new era. A new era. One of them I call new era. On Brazil, it's called Nova Era. And
Nova
look, the
Air.
animation of her is really good. She does everything alone, and dude, that animation is really, really good. And the other show I have to say is Delirio that I recommend to you because it kind of looks like the Magical Circus, but it looks really cool too.
To believe you, that was the one that was Brazilian as well, wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember the
There is
crazy
another.
colors,
It kind of reminds me of the 19 cartoon, something like this.
like the '90s. Yeah, like in early '90s.
Yeah.
But what was the
Oh my
first
god.
one?
Take a
The
moment.
one that you were referencing?
I think there is one more. I don't know the name now, but it's a series that has a bunny and a cat who goes to other worlds and like, yeah, kind of different and cool. But this is the series that I recommend to people to watch. There is a series that some people get angry. It's called The Non Recon. I saw why they hate the creator because a
Wh-
lot of things happens, but if some people want to watch, go and watch.
What's the show called again? With the bunny and the cat?
Tenon Recon, Tenon Recon,
And no, I want to text me that one.
Tenon Recon. I think it's known Recon because it's about Recon, city of Recons.
I'm definitely gotta look that one up.
Yeah, I mean, if you look what happened with the creator and the guy, the people who work on the show, a lot of thing happens.
A lot of stuff happened with them, like personally.
Yeah, some
Ah,
I think how can I say that? Reports, videos, and something really dark about the creator.
okay, okay.
Well, I don't know if it's true because nothing is really true on the internet, but some, yeah, I don't know.
Well, that is true if it's something of that same sort, because we do see that with some creators here in this space, and it goes for anywhere, music, animation. There's always a side of somebody saying like, "Oh, they did this," and I
To be
do agree with
honest,
you.
sometimes I think like, oh my god, in some day someone will make 18 plus of my characters, and was like, what am I going to do?
That's
I
very
mean,
yeah. You kind of can't stop that. It's the
it's
internet.
the internet. I can't stop the internet, and I was like, yeah, I can't do anything about that, but okay.
The internet. It will always do the cringe, and we can't do anything about it.
Yeah. I mean, just don't do wrong things about my characters. I mean, really wrong things about my characters.
There you go, humans. Please be kind and at least respectful to the character. All right, come on. Keep it
And I remember
classy.
that, yeah. And I remember that the creator of Fundamental Paper got deleted her account because of that. People were doing wrong stuff with the characters they were children, I think, and she decided to get off of the YouTube. It was
Oh
kind of sad
wow.
that she did that because fundamental paper is about a school made of paper, and yeah, the teacher. I think you saw that or don't, but I recommend to you to watch. It's called Basic in Behavior.
Base game behavior?
Yeah, I mean the creation is called fundamental paper, but the song they use is Basic in Behavior from Baldi's.
I'll have to check those out. I think I see it, but I'm gonna have to double check on that. Alright. And if you
There is a. I think that there is going to be a moment that you look at a character called Miss Circuit and was like, "Oh my god, she's looking exactly like Abby."
I think I know who you're talking about. Miss Circle?
Yeah,
I see it, I see it. I see it.
some people think they're siblings or something like this. Oh
Well,
my god.
interesting. Alright. Oh, might be a bit okay, we've been going for an hour now. Did you want to ask me
Yeah.
anything?
The only thing I say is that if you found a strange and notebook, I'll see you there.
Well, there you go, guys and gals. A little evening with Hyago Studios, hanging out. Hopefully,
Yeah.
some questions were answered. And remember, if you find the notebook, you might want to leave it alone.
Yeah. Oh, maybe not.
Or not, take it home and then find yourself in a isekai situation.
Yeah. See you soon.
Have a good evening, humans, and thank you for hanging out.
Bye.